to Crafting Unscripted. I'm Catherine from Catherine Learn Stuff. Welcome. It is another day of crafting, and so that's where we're gonna go. I think everything is working. My cameras maybe are cooperating this week, maybe not. So please let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can see me, because I am here. I'm ready to craft. I've got a fun idea for crafting today. We're going to be making some gift tags, and I don't know. I saw some cute ones at the store the other day. I thought, I'm not going to buy those. I can make those with all the paper that I have. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to just quickly do a double check here to make sure everyone is able to see me, because it's always funny when things don't work out. And it says that I'm streaming, and it says that I'm live, and hopefully that actually means something. Let me just do a double check here. Says that I'm streaming. Perfect. It's there. I can say, oh, hello, Nancy. I can hear you. Perfect. Thank you, Nancy. Hello, Mary. All right. Sorry, I always worry when I don't hear anybody chiming in at the beginning to let me know that you're here, because I always worry that I've messed something up. It's always hard to tell when you're doing this in two directions. So, as you can expect, I went shopping. I went shopping the other day and I bought more paper because I need more paper. I know not need more paper, but the problem is the papers that I use a lot of, and the other papers that I have they just kind of whatever, they just accumulate. But this week, as a funny story, I'm doing crafts for my blog for this week, and I'm trying to get this week and next week done, just to batch it up and be a little bit more effective. It's not working, but I've used 12 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock for those, and then I had to do invitations for my daughter's birthday party coming up later on, and then I was like, oh, I can just fold some envelopes. So I folded 10 more pieces of paper, and this week I've already used 20 pieces of paper. I'm like, yes, I'm winning because I have so much paper. So I don't feel so bad for buying 2 packages of these 20-pack Christmas papers from the dollar store the other day. At least I've reduced that much paper from my pile as I've added more. But today we're going to use these. So I bought these the other day. This is the same one that the dollar store has in town every season, and I like them because they're Christmas themed, and I don't have packages of Christmas themed ones, and they're pretty cheap. I think I bought this for $2 at the dollar store, so it's pretty good. So $2 for 20 sheets. It's not, it's good. It cuts well on my Cricut. It cuts nicely with scissors. It works fantastic for crafts. So that is what we're going to be using. So if you've got Christmas paper, pull it out. If you don't have Christmas paper, pull out any paper you have. And we're going to be making little cute gift tag, name tag things. And so my vision, and I don't know if this is going to work because, things always turn a bit crazy, but we're going to make little cute gift cards, and they're going to be the one side of the gift card is going to be plain. Let's say maybe plain, maybe it's going to be the back side of a piece of paper like this or like this. And the other side is going to have a cute little cutout of maybe a star or a reindeer or a bulb or one of these things. So they're going to have one side is going to be cute and the other side is going to be the name, but we're not going to do both sides. We're just going to do one side. And so I saw this paper and I thought it was really cute, and this is how we are going to do it. So I'm going to, just so that life is easier, maybe we'll do a Santa Claus. I buy this paper every year, and they have the same one every year. Oh, maybe a little gnome. That'd be cute. So we're going to make that, but I'm going to have to pull out this piece of paper. What do I want? I want maybe too many pages. Oh, and while I'm trying to figure out a page here, brain fart. Sorry. On Wednesday of next week, so the 10th of December, I'm doing my live crafting with Catherine, and that is a paid event. And you should have gotten the email if you are part of if you've already signed up for it. You should have gotten that email yesterday morning, and it would have given you access to the files that we're going to be using for that project. So if you have signed up for that and you haven't received anything, please let me know. Drop me a note either here in the comments or send me an email so I can look into that, because that's happening live next week, and you should have your tickets and all the details already in your inbox. Hello, Loretta. Hi, nice to see you again this week. So we're making name tags, gift tags, some sort of tags for our Christmas stuff, and I bought more Christmas paper because I need more paper. So we're going to start off with this. These feel big today. We're going to do this one, and I have lots of paper, and I feel bad for wasting a little smidgen of it, but we're just going to live life to the fullest while we're crafting here, because I really feel I've got that one. I'm going to do this one. I really feel like I have too much paper. Maybe I don't have too much paper. That's just silly. You can't have too much paper, right? That's just silly. Nobody has too much paper. So the first thing we're going to do, I got some sheets here. And I got this at the dollar store. If you missed the beginning part, I got my fancy dollar store paper. Because I had to go to the dollar store and buy a plug for the bathtub or something silly like that. And then I saw the paper, so I had to buy some. So the first thing we're going to do, fancy scissors, obviously, and we are going to snip out some of these cute little things. And the idea is we're making gift tags. And so I don't have a hole puncher because, you know, we're special. But I do have like a big 3-hole punch, so we're going to MacGyver a solution to make some holes with that as well. So first we're going to be cutting out these things. So I'm back in the Christmas spirit. Last week pumped me up. We did a good craft. And so I was feeling pretty good about last week, and I'm going to cut out this guy here. I'm back into the Christmas spirit. Also because we've gotten a whole bunch of snow since last week, and it's white outside, it's freezing cold, it's like minus 15 outside. I think that's like 10-ish Fahrenheit for my American counterparts who don't deal in Celsius. And so we're just going to busy cut these out. And I was thinking the other day it would be cool, and I don't have one, but it'd be cool if I had like I think it's the Brother Print Scan and Cut. They make these, you can like take a picture of something and it'll cut it out for you. I'm not sure how it works. December 10th, I'm taking a wool painting class. I don't know what a wool painting class is, Loretta. You're going to have to let me know what that is because I'm curious. I have no idea, but that sounds exciting. What else do you say? I use these all the time for tags. I don't align them to be specific images though. I'm lazy that way. You know, I typically would just cut this up into like, you know, maybe 3 sections and snip it and then like put the name on the back. But we're going to do cute little ones today. So we're going to snip out this stuff here. Because I feel like doing something different. So it's cold here and snowy and I'm back in the Christmas spirit. I've got my naughty nice shirt on because it's that time of year, and I'm super excited because like I have a whole lot of Christmas shirts, and I refuse to wear them when it's not Christmas season. My husband will wear his Christmas shirts all year round, but for me, it just seems wrong. And so I do not wear my Christmas shirts when it's not Christmas. So they kind of sit in the back of the closet all year waiting for Christmas. And now that Christmas is here, or it's, you know, Christmas season is upon us, I can now start to wear my Christmas shirts. So I'm excited about that. My husband thinks I'm crazy because he's like, well, you have a shirt, you should just wear it all the time. But he's wrong. Christmas shirts during Christmas, all my other shirts during all the other seasons, and then that's just the way that it works. But then I get to not wear those shirts all the time either. So it's kind of a, you know, to each his own. I'm a crazy person and I'm totally fine with that. So, but I'm super pumped. I'm going to waste like 3 pieces of paper here. I have to finish up a craft for for this week's blog. Ooh, do you guys want to see what I'm making? I can show it to you because it's not a secret. I'm making something cool. Let's change this here. Making this. Let's move it so you can see it. This is what we're making. And then, so we're making one of these this week. I keep moving it to the wrong spot. So we're going to make one of these this week. So that's coming live tomorrow at like 11 in the morning on my blog. So I'm going to make paper stars. Bam! Paper star number 1. And then next week, if you can wait, we're going to do another paper star. I don't know if I can figure out how to show this to you. So, but that's next week's craft. I'm trying to like get ahead. So this is 5 sheets of paper and that was 2. And then these are the prototypes. So it's like paper's being used everywhere and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like it's fantastic. So I'm loving it. So I'm just wasting paper and now I can buy more paper. So the first one is going to be live tomorrow on the blog, maybe not on the blog, but on the YouTube channel for sure. And hopefully on the blog tomorrow as well. And it'll be the full details, all the stuff. So wait for those. Don't snoop on the internet looking for someone else's videos. Just wait for my videos. Speaking of videos, if you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, give me a thumbs up because we need to make sure that YouTube knows you guys love me, or at least like me. You know, I'll settle for like. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am. So I've been spending paper. Did you get the advent calendar done, Nancy? I did. So, all right, I'm going to keep cutting here. I'm going to change my angle for a second. I'm going to keep talking about it. You guys can watch me cut. So the advent calendar. I love making advent calendars, and I really enjoy it, and my kids love it, and I think it's such a great idea. But it drives me insane that nobody like wants to watch my videos or read my blog posts about the advent calendars. And it's really disheartening for me because I put so much love and effort into them, and then all of a sudden there's like nothing. It's like, so I gave up. This year I was like, you know what? This year I can't do it. I was just like, it was a personal like hurt for me. I'm like, I can't do it. I cannot do the advent calendar this year. So I did the advent calendars. I will show them to you, but I did not do a post or a video or anything for it at all because I just could not. I couldn't take the disappointment again this year. So just one second. I'll go get that for you and I'll bring it back. But keep cutting your little sticker thingies. Not sticker things, but papers. All right, so let's share this. This is the Advent countdown calendar. It's a stocking. They've already started like smashing into things, but there's 3 of these. So one in each color. Everyone's got a different one. They've all got Halloween candies inside, and these are the Advent calendars I made. But I couldn't do it this year on the vlog. So I'm sorry if you're looking forward to that. This is basically an old cereal box and wrapping paper and Halloween candy. But I just could not do it. So I'm going to put this back. I'm going to read. I see there's a whole bunch of comments there. And then we're going to get back to cutting here. So. Okay, back to cutting. Let's see what everyone's saying here. Okay. Thank you for the comments on the stars. Thank you. I'm very looking forward to it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, everybody. Did you get the advent calendar done? Yes, we did that. I'm on the naughty list now. I stole a gift at yesterday's white elephant party. I feel guilty. I don't know what a white elephant party is, but I'm okay with stealing gifts. That's okay. If it's like, if it's a party, why not have a gift for you? I know it's the name of the game, but still. Hello from Singapore. Sharon, hello from Singapore. Oh, I'm excited. Hi everyone from Texas. Josie. Sorry, I really have the color contrast and the lights here make it hard for me to see, so I kind of gotta move them closer to see what everyone's saying. I'd love to see your post. Stockings are great. So I might redo that calendar later in the year and then have it like show up next year on the blog, but I couldn't do it this year. I was just like, I go off of dopamine. I really like to have like, I don't want to say instant satisfaction, but my kids love the calendars and I work on them. I put a lot of effort into them, right? It's not like I just slap a box of cereal together with some wrapping paper, but I do. But it's, it's like I put a lot of effort into them and I really try to do them nicely. I try to make them easy so that like anyone can do it, right? It's not like you have to have a machine or have all these things. And so I try to make these like nice calendars and my kids love them, but I don't get like, I don't get love from the internet. And as much as I try, and I've made some really cool ones over the years, like I really think they're super awesome. And my kids are like, can you make that one again? And I can't because I always make new ones. But they just made me sad this year, so I did not share it this year. I apologize. I couldn't deal with the rejection of the internet on my advent calendars, so next year. Maybe we'll try better next year. So here we've got a few of these. I'm still cutting out a few more because I got some cute pieces here and I want to have a bunch. So we're still okay for time because it's only 28 after, so we're good. Thank you, Loretta. Loretta, that was your idea for the stocking, so you can take full credit on that advent calendar. But it's basically, if you've been to my websites, I'm pretty sure I don't have this one, a similar one on my YouTube channel. This is before I started doing all my YouTube videos. I did a Christmas tree advent calendar, and it's the same idea. It's a cereal box and it's just paper and it's shaped into a Christmas tree. And so it's the same idea. I just cut out the shape, I eyeballed it, and then I cut it out, and then I eyeballed it, and I made I put the candy out so I knew how much candy I had and where it was going, and then I drew it in, and then I just glued it all together. And my God, Loretta, I burnt myself so bad with my glue gun. Woo! That was a doozy. You know, I have put those little finger protectors on my Christmas list for the glue gun because, wow, that was a bad burn this week. It turned into a blister, and you can barely see it now, but my whole finger like peeled here, and it was really bad. So that was not a good buzz. But, you know, that's me when I'm crafting and glue guns, right? So, but it happens. It was a really bad burn. And I couldn't it's been snowing and cold all week here. And so normally when it's snowing and cold, when I walk to get the kids from school, I put my gloves on because, you know, I want to keep my hands warm. My hand was sore for like 2 days. And I was walking without my gloves on just so that my hand could be numbed by the cold because it was so bad. It was not a good burn at all. Not that burns are good, but so I carry on my reputation of being terrible with glue guns. So yeah, so I'm going to cut like 2 more, maybe 1 more of these guys of this blue because this one's got some really nice paper. I might keep cutting after I finish with you on the live session here and make some more because I really like these blue ones. And they're nice because they're like all kind of small and cute and in the nicely away from each other so they've got some space for a background. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger here. So I see, Loretta, you've written something. Hold on a sec. I can't multitask. All right. Now we're going to move to the next paper. Loretta says, many years ago when I did my stocking advent calendar, I used a small stocking for each day, and inside of each stocking was a note with a clue to a goodie. Ooh, that's a good one. So initially, like I said last week, I wanted to make these like little stockings, and I was going to add like fluff on each one, and each one was going to be like a stocking, and I was going to hang them up somewhere. The kids were not excited about that at all, so I didn't do that. But I have I'm going to call it a family activity advent calendar that we do. And so I designed that last year or the year before, and that's on the blog and on the videos, in my videos. But it's like every day you open it up, and every day it's an activity. And so one activity is like, you know, dance party, or one activity is hide and seek, and then one of the activities is like a treasure hunt, right? So when I put the calendar up, I have to make sure that I've got the treasure hunt all set up. And so it's like, you know, go find clue 1. It gives them a random area and they got to go find it. And it's so much fun. And my husband's always like, whenever that one comes out, he's like, oh my God, the scavenger hunt's not ready. I'm like, oh no, it's ready. It's been ready since, you know, since the beginning here, because that's when, as a crafter, all this stuff has to be prepared. And so it was all prepared. So the kids really like that one. And my son, we get really busy in December, and I'm sure everybody else does as well, but we get very busy in December, so we don't always have time to like finish all of our gratitude or our family activity advent calendar activities. And so my son's always like, and I forget to take it down because it stays in the basement kind of off the side here where no one looks at it. And every time he comes down and he's just like, oh, we should do a family advent calendar. And I keep cutting from this one here because it's got a whole bunch of nice ones, so I apologize. So yeah. So that's a fun one to do, and the kids love it. And I have like 40 different activities, so it's not like every year it's the same 24 activities. Every year it's like, you know, a random hodgepodge of activities. But some go down better than others, and then some don't work always because, like, for example, I've got, you know, make a snowman. But this year we already have snow, but like 2 years ago we didn't have snow till like middle of February. So, you know, oh geez, what's happening here, Loretta? Oh, thank you for the wishes. The White Elephant Gift Exchange is a party game where each person brings a wrapped gift to be randomly exchanged. Players are given numbers to determine their turn in order. The first person unwraps a gift, and each subsequent player can either open a new mystery gift or steal an already opened gift from another player. When the gift is stolen, that person who had it taken gets another gift. Or steal a gift from another person. The game continues until all the gifts are open. Ooh, I've been to one of those parties. I didn't know that's what it was called. That was years ago, though, before kids, when I could go to parties. I can't go to parties anymore. But yeah, I've been to one of those parties. That sounds like fun. So, but you're supposed to steal a gift from that, Loretta, so I wouldn't feel bad about that at all. I would totally be like, you know what? This is the name of the game. All right, this is enough of the blue. We got to switch colors now. We're going to go here. And we have a hello, Elaine from Cheshire, England. Is that how you say it? Cheshire? Hello from England. What time is it in England? Isn't it like... You guys are ahead of us, right? So it's 3, 4 in the afternoon? So that's alright. So we're cutting out some more. Elaine, we are making gift tags. So I'm just cutting them out here with my Christmas paper because I've got lots of Christmas paper. And I saw it, and I had it, and I wanted to do it. And I didn't want to buy them. And it's funny because, like, I bought this paper at the dollar store for, I don't know, $2 or $3, whatever. And I could have bought the pre-made gift tags at the dollar store for $2 or $3. But then I would only have the tags and not all this extra lovely paper. So I'm going to make a few more here. I'm really liking this paper. So yes. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're gonna have to start. I'm gonna cut up maybe 1 or 2 more, and then we're gonna have to continue with the next part of this craft because we're like, I'm getting carried away talking about all my mishaps and mayhem, and then we're gonna not finish the craft. So, northwest, just outside of Manchester. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. It's neat. Today we've got Singapore, we've got England, we've got Canada, and the US. Anyone else from like a fancy place? It's like a total international event today. I'm super pumped. I love it when people come from different places and let me know where you're from. It's always nice to see because you get to like, I forget a lot of time that, you know, people are from different places because I kind of just sit here and do my thing, and then I see people online once in a while, but I don't actually get to see very much of everybody or anybody, and so it's really nice when everyone's showing up here. So it's quite the multicultural event today. I love it. Do you have snow yet in England, Elaine? I don't know if you get snow in... Well, you probably get a little bit of snow, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but my guess is you get a little bit of snow in that part of the world. I've been to England before. Not in the winter, but I know they got snow in the winter, so... Okay, let's see what we got here. We're going to use this little gnome without legs. No, I don't want the gnome without legs. That doesn't work for me. I want this little guy here. This beautiful poinsettia is going to come out, and then we're going to move on to the next part of this project, because we got to get these done. Or at least one of them done, right? Ohio. We've got somebody from Ohio, and that is Susan. Susan's from Ohio. Very nice. I'm from a little town called Waterdown in Ontario, Canada. So it's all falling together. All right, I like these. I might keep this up after I'm done with you guys today, but I can't because I gotta get those. I gotta get that video finished. I got work to do. Oh, silly me. Okay, so I have a bunch of these things now, and so the idea is nice little whole bunch, right? That's gonna go to the side. I'm not gonna cut out these ones because I was going to, but they're maybe a bit too big. Maybe I'll make different tags with these ones later. But the idea is now I gotta pick out a piece of paper. You know what we're gonna do? Since I've already started this paper, all I'm going to do, this is gonna be the back side, and this will be on the other side. I'll have these ones here like this. And then on the other page that I was using, oops, on this one where I've got like the gnomes and stuff, I'm going to put the blue ones on the back. That's what we're going to do. That way I'm not going to waste paper because I find, so you might recall a few weeks ago, I was sharing my bin of scrap paper. And it's great, but you'll notice I almost always use new paper. I almost never use scrap paper. Where's my, oh, here it is. Here's my thing, paper cutter. I almost never use scrap paper, so I feel bad for like wasting paper. So we're going to do this. I'm just going to use up this whole page, and then we're going to not feel bad about it. We'll keep that because there's little bits might cut out still there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3.5. Do I get 3.5 here? Perfect. I could get 3.5 right to the edge. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this so that I have a bunch of tags, and Maybe we'll go like 2 inches on each side. Let's do 1.5. All right, so I'm just cutting this to 1.5 by 3.5. And these are going to be the tags. They don't need to be super huge. And if I can figure out how to use my paper cutter, I feel like I always do it backwards. The measuring is always feels like it's on the wrong side for me. Probably doing it upside down, but that's okay. All right, so we got a bunch here. Probably too many, but that's okay. I'll use the rest of them later. And we're gonna do the same thing for here. How are we doing for time? We got 5 minutes. Maybe we're not making it today, but that's okay. All right, and these ones, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. 5.5, so we want 2 1/4, roughly there. This one's gonna be like, oh, that didn't work out at all. It's okay. We're just gonna make this work. Let's try going this way. We wanted 1.5. So now I don't have a hole puncher, like a little single hole puncher thing. I've got a paper hole puncher, and so I'm going to use that because it works just as well. I mean, it makes holes, and that's kind of what we want. All right. So we're going to use these ones here. This is going to go over to my mistake pile, and we're going to keep moving. So these ones with like the blue front or the blue back are going to have the green. Or should I do it like this? Ooh, let me know. Should I go like color and color and then plain on the back, or should I go plain and color and then color on the back? Let me know. So let me know in there what you guys think. So we're going to go like this or like this. Now, let me know what you think, because I'm not sure which way to go. I kind of like this, but I kind of like this as well. And while you guys are debating this, I'm going to pull out my hole puncher here. And I just got old school hole puncher, like from grade school basically. And I'm just going to punch a hole kind of like in the middle, or try it in the middle at least. And okay, there's some. We've got leave the black plain for writing. Okay, I like it. It's a good idea. Anyone else got a comment? Anyone going to counter Loretta, or is everyone going to be on board with Loretta while I'm doing some quick hole punching here? My 1,000-year-old hole puncher is like needing some, ooh, mix them up. Ooh, live in the wild side, Birdie. I like it. All right. I need some grease, I think, because, all right, so we've got 2 for both ways. So let's mix it up. So I was going to use my glue. I'm just going to use my glue. But I just remembered when I saw them the other day at the store, they were like elevated. So, double-sided foam tape. Here we go. So we're going to do elevated ones. So we're going to do both front and back all over the place. We're just going to do this like everywhere. So I'm going to mix and match all over the place, and we're just going to give her. I think this is a fantastic idea. Oh, these ones don't have holes in them. Catherine. Silly Catherine. It's okay. We can fix this. It's all fixable. The only problem with the big hole puncher is that I can't actually see where I'm... Pop dots. I don't have pop dots. I've only got double-sided foam tape. That's my thing. And so I bought this foam tape like forever ago. Okay, so there's one done. I bought this foam tape forever ago, and it's like never ending. It's gonna last me probably. It's probably gonna like be passed down to my daughters when I die, because there's so much of it. It's never getting all used. So, you know, maybe, yeah, but it's fantastic. It works for everything. So my son's been asking for a fish for like forever. And finally bought him a fish, and it has this like fancy light on it, and it's got like a light switch sort of thing, right? And but it's like, you know, cables, they like to get tangled up by just sitting there, and you turn around and all of a sudden it's tangled up. So I actually use this double-sided foam tape to tape the light switch onto the bottom of the tank so that it sits where it's supposed to sit. Oh, this doesn't go upside down. It's not a lollipop. That's a Christmas bulb, just in case you were concerned about my confusion. And so I use this tape for everything. A fish. Yeah, my son wanted a fish. My daughters have a hamster, and so my son desperately wanted his own pet, and my daughters do not want to share their pet. So I bought him a fish. It's just like a little betta fish, like one of those fighting fish. And so he has a fish now. It is blue. His name is Turbo. And he swims around his little tank, and he loves life for now. He's still being fed. He hasn't been forgotten about because he's still a new member of our family. We'll see if that continues to be the case. I don't want to have to take care of the fish, though. So, all right. I like this. I think I prefer the way that they look on the double-sided, the colorful ones. I think that's my preference here. So I'm making a mess everywhere. Cleaning a fish tank sucks. Yes, I know it does. I had a fish tank when I was a kid, but so it was Black Friday the other day, and even though we're not Americans, we still celebrate sales at the stores here. And there was a fish tank that had this, like, it was a little bit more expensive than like a regular fish tank, but it had a super cool filter on it that the filter turns into like a suction pump thing that like pulls out the water from the tank and easily into a bucket or container at the side of the tank. So you're not like doing some weird stuff that I had to do as a kid, trying to get the water out or trying to like use a cup or whatever and make a big mess. So I spent a little bit more money, but it was on Black Friday sale, so it wasn't a super huge amount of money, but it was a little bit less expensive because of that. But now it's hopefully a little bit less of chaos when I'm trying to get this done. So that is my hope. Now I've tried both ways, but I'm not a fan of the white on the back here, so we're going all out on the color side. So, and I'm liking these. These are pretty good. Now, if you are super meticulous and you are, you know, you want it to, like, sometimes tags have like these, like, almost like the top chiseled out here. You can cut those out if you'd like. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them like this. Now I've got, we're running out of time here, folks. Why didn't you guys tell me it was past time here? But that's okay. I'm going to put some like string or yarn or something to attach these to gifts later, but they're, these turned out pretty cute, I think. Don't you guys think? This one's way too small. This one needs something different. I don't have enough of these. Okay. Yes, that's my thing. Okay, so what was I going to say? We're almost finished here. I think these turned out cute. I'm liking how they turned out. Let me know what you guys think. These are cute. And I'm glad I didn't buy the ones at the store because I think these ones turned out much nicer. I have more paper than I need, but that's okay. I will make some more later on after I've finished recording the craft that I already showed you guys, because I need to get that finished because you guys are all excited to see my fancy stars, how to make them, because you guys want to make them. I know you do. Like, this is, I can feel it. I can feel you are all super excited to make these stars that I showed you earlier. Okay. One more. What color? Blue. Oh, I don't have any more. Oh, well, okay. That one's going to have to wait for later. Okay, so we did it. A whole bunch of little gift tags. And now we are ready to rock. That's it. We did it. It's a successful craft. And I think we did it. So they are turning out so cute. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so let's, I was going to say something. Okay, so today is Thursday. Next week we're back again Thursday, same time. If you like the video, be sure to do a like in the YouTube thing. If you're watching the replay, drop me a note. Let me know if you tried these out and if you enjoyed the craft. Also, if you don't have tickets to my December 10th live Crafting with Catherine, we are doing a 2-for-1 craft again. With that, it's going to be a post, like a picture on a frame, and then also a card. So 2-for-1 like we did last month. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you can still get tickets. I've left the link for the tickets below in the description. And if not, that's okay too. I get it. And also, there you go. We've made some gift tags. So let me know if you've enjoyed this craft. Leave me a like, leave me a comment below as well. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. Sorry we ran a little bit long today, but you know, that's crafting, right? And thank you everyone for joining me. Happy crafting, everyone. Oh, so a word of warning. Once the eldest child got out on his own, and he was now his wife and started an animal menagerie, 3 dogs, a cat, a herd of dragons, and a fish tank, and an axolotl. Oh, that's a lot of stuff there, Loretta. I've already got a hamster and a fish, and I had a dog, but I had to put him down a while ago. But, oh, that's a lot of stuff. No, I'm trying to like keep it to a minimum here, but thank you for the word of warning. I appreciate that. Anyways, we're done for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Happy crafting, everyone.